Okay, so you may be tuning into the channel and saying, now wait, what the heck is this? Why am I seeing Jeeps on a YouTube channel called First Path Frontier? Well, now wait a minute, I can explain. This isn't what you think it is. Honestly, I'm not cheating on you. I still love my aging, sometimes squeaky, but always ready to roll Frontier. But, when it comes to Jeep ownership, events like this one make me just a little bit jealous. Stick around, I'll explain, and show you why I think there's a perk to Jeep ownership that's just a bit harder to find if you own another brand. And an opportunity for other makes to get us to love our off-road and overland vehicles just a little bit more. Recently, I was asked to shoot some footage of a Jeep off-road event being held at a local dealership that I do some regular commercial production for. And who am I to turn down the opportunity to record some off-road vehicles in action? As I walked around and saw all the Jeeps roll in and their owners having all this fun, it started me thinking. In the motorcycle world, it's often said, it doesn't matter what you ride, it's just that you get out there and ride. Whatever motorbike you own, you share the same common love for rolling through the corners, twisting that throttle, and feeling that breeze between the knees. I think you can find something similar to that too in owning an off-road or 4x4 vehicle. That joy of exploring off the pavement, going to remote places, and just fueling that need for adventure. Now, for a moment, let's set aside our differences about what vehicle is more reliable, cheaper to own, or better on or off the tarmac. Now, as you watch these clips and you see Jeepers Jeeping their Jeeps, there's an ownership experience here that's undeniable, that other brands just don't do or don't do as well. Sure, you can find Toyota roundups or other off-road gatherings focused on a specific make or model, but mostly, those are created by customers and by loyal fans, and rarely, if ever, a dealership experience. Jeep, on the other hand, after 80 years of off-road history, and just like Harley-Davidson in the motorcycle world, has created its own culture. Love it or hate it, it's forged a loyalty and camaraderie that's unlike what you'll find among other brands. A fellowship of owners that can influence a vehicle's design. A community that engineers, manufacturing, aftermarket suppliers, and dealerships all take into high consideration. A loyal, loud, and let's be real, mostly affluent group that have a yearning to go out and play just as hard as they work. And Jeep is listening. A while back, I remember Hummer dealerships with a little testing course that sort of looped around their parking lots. Well, this course here behind Park Jeep in Burnsville takes that to a completely different level. There's an effort here to help Jeep owners truly know what their vehicle is capable of, to help them understand their Jeep was built from the ground up to do more than fetch coffee or groceries. And there's also teaching moments going on here, helping owners challenge their own driving skills in a safe and supportive environment. Now, as you know, I'm a Nissan guy, and as long as Nissan keeps building a reliable, affordable, and competitive truck, I'll be a Nissan guy. But I've never been invited by Nissan or by my local dealership to a quote-unquote track day. I'm sure my Frontier, maybe stock or with all its aftermarket goodies, would do just fine here. But unfortunately, I can't play. This is a Jeep dealer event, and I get it. And that's why I'm just a little bit jealous. When I had motorcycles, I wasn't a Harley guy. They weren't for me. I like to go out and play in the gravel and dirt, to head west or east or anywhere, and to see a mountain gravel road or some small gravel road and say, let's find out where that leads. That's why I had adventure bikes. And it's that unquenchable, adventurous side of me that has me owning a four-wheel drive vehicle. It may not be a Jeep, but I do know I share that same smiling face as these folks when I get out on a trail or into the backwoods. That said, as a Nissan owner, and you other Nissan owners may or may not agree with me, We are kind of sort of misfits, loving our trucks and SUVs just as much as Jeep owners love their vehicles, but in a much smaller community that often feels less supported by the manufacturer, dealerships, and in the aftermarket world when compared to Jeep and other brands such as Toyota. And that's why I'm just a bit jealous. I'm still keeping my truck though. So what do you all think? Let me know in the comments. Am I off base? Am I kind of a hater? Or am I right in a way? You know, wondering if the brands that we're passionate about and love to own can do just a little bit more to get their customers involved, creating a culture that grows from a shared love for a vehicle that we love to drive and play with every day. I want to give a shout out to Park Jeep for sharing their video. And if you want to learn more about their off-road course and any events they may have coming up, reach out to them in the link below. And be sure to reach out to your favorite brand and their dealerships and make some noise. Tell them you're ready to have some fun. Let's have a cars and coffee, a tacos and trucks, or a brand-supported trail ride. And I'll try not to be jealous of watching the other kids get to play. Thanks for watching, and go get lost on some beautiful back roads.